Major water project meant to help protect our region from future shortages could end up costing a lot more than originally promised.
Yeah, city leaders now admit that there may be some sticker shock tied to the Evangeline water project in Sinton, and they're still trying to pin down just how high that price tag could climb. Michael Gibson went to find out what officials know and what they're still not ready to say. Michael?
That's right. The Evangeline project has always been billed as a long-term water solution, but behind closed doors, new preliminary cost estimates are a real concern for at least one city official. The city leaders say they've now seen early numbers tied to the Evangeline water project, but they're not ready to put them on paper just yet.
The numbers were so preliminary. Peter said, look, don't even look at those numbers. We haven't reviewed them internally.
Still, even preliminary figures were enough to cause some concern.
I think they're high. Yeah, I think we're all going to be. I think there's a potential we could all be a little shocked when we see the final numbers of what that project could cost.
Originally, the project included $169 million for the water rights, plus an estimated $200 to $300 million for infrastructure. That would cover things like the drilling of wells, pipelines, pump stations, and storage tanks. City Manager Peter Zanoni says that construction estimate hasn't officially changed yet.
We're still at the 200 to 300 estimate. That's what I'm working on right now. The team is reviewing the cost estimates from Pape Dawson.
The city manager confirms the city just received a new probable cost estimate just this week, but says staff is still challenging assumptions and reviewing the math before releasing a hard number. Meanwhile, delays are stacking up from permitting issues to temporary moratoriums, putting pressure on the project's timeline.
From a staff perspective, we'll be ready to hit the ground running. I have less confidence in the political timing and the permit timing and the agreement timing.
The city is still targeting November 2026 to begin delivering water, but even some council members say that date may have been overly optimistic.
We just need to be reasonable with the timeline, and I think obviously we're in a level of desperation.
Despite the uncertainty and the rising price tag, city leaders say doing nothing is not an option, with water curtailment still projected to come as early as late 2026 if new supplies don't come online. And city officials expect to have a much more clear and more defensible cost estimate for the Evangeline project within the next couple of weeks. Once that number is finalized, it will be presented publicly to City Council and residents, sticker shock or not. By the way, Councilwoman Carolyn Vaughn did tell me that the claim that the infrastructure cost is now higher than estimated is simply not true. Mike, Leslie?